Alrighty, we're gonna go now with Gravemind. This level is pretty tricky. There are a lot of sections that we may struggle with, but I'm gonna show you how to make them easier. This has some RNG at the beginning, like the first room. It's probably the hardest part of this level, but fortunately we have a skip. So with this skip, it's pretty easy to do. We just need to time it well. It needs to be perfect timing. With this skip, we can basically despawn 6 waves of enemies. I think there are 8 waves in this first room, but with this skip, we only have to fight 2 waves of enemies. So the skulls that I recommend you for this level are catch. This is very important that we use catch because we're gonna do a skip with this level with this skull. We're gonna do prison skip. That can be tricky, but it's fine. I'm gonna show you what we can do about prison skip. There are 2 ways to get it, so I'm gonna show you both ways. But we need catch. It's very important. It's essential for prison skip to make it easier. So it's gonna be catch. I recommend you piñata, and I think that's it. Like that's good enough for me. Just catch and piñata. All right. So we're gonna start the level. At the beginning, we're gonna basically spawn without shields. So we gotta do a little movement here to get in position and shoot the first brute. So the way I like to do the first part, like here, I like to get cover behind this thing here. So what I like to do, it's do a little zigzag to the go forward, zigzag to the left, and then to the right, like this, and I get cover behind this thing. From here, I can just shoot my needler, and that brute is gonna blow up. That is one way to deal with this part. Another way is to jump backwards and start shooting. Like that also works. It's fine. But yeah, in my case, again, I prefer to do this. I prefer to do it this way here. Just shoot the brute. Just keep shooting. You want to kill one brute. The other one is gonna start berserking. It's very easy to manipulate his AI. So once we got the first brute, we're gonna look for a plasma rifle here. And something that I recommend you practicing, it's dodging those tackles, like those ones. In this case, what I do, I just move to the left, and then I just finish him off with a back smack. I recommend you practicing that. It's like a good way to know how to deal with berserking brutes because they are very tanky. Like, we can still kill them with a carbine if we headshot him, or a needler, or a sticky plasma nade. But if we use any other gun, it's gonna be really hard to get them. They are so tanky when they are berserking. So that's why I recommend you practicing that dodge trick. So we're gonna start here. Um, Again, we're gonna shoot this guy. See if I can find a plasma rifle here, because I'm gonna use it to kill some grunties. I want to keep some needler ammo for the next spawn. So here I hit this guy. These 4 doors are gonna open, so be ready to get these grounds. Remember, we have piñata, so they're gonna drop more. They're gonna drop more nades, and they also gonna throw more nades because we have catch. So just make sure you have full plasma nades. We're gonna pick up both needlers, and this is the important part. This is the first skip that we're gonna do. So right now, as you can see, we can see these 3 lights, and we can see this thing. What we want to do is we want to walk forward here, a little to the left, and you're gonna get a magnetic feeling, like it's sucking you to the left. Look here, how I'm not moving my stick. I'm just going forward, and it's sucking me to the left. There. You can see how it's sucking. You're gonna get that feeling. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get in this position where you can see half of the light in the middle and the right light. So here, you know you're doing it well when you get this feeling that is sucking you to the left. All right. So I recommend you practicing this first. That is the skip. So what that does is that for some reason the game cannot find us in the room. So it skips a few waves of enemies. Like I said, there are I think 8 waves in this in this first room. But with this skip, the lights that I just told you about, we can despawn 6 waves. So we're just gonna have to fight the initial wave, a reinforcement wave, and that's gonna be it for this room. The important part about this is the timing. So I'm gonna go again here. It's we gotta count 20 seconds in the game timer after Cortana finishes talking. I'm gonna show you here in a moment what I mean by this. So again, gonna kill the grunties here. Plasma rifle here. This guy here. Pick up 12 needlers. So here it comes the dialogue we need to time. Cortana is gonna say something like, I don't think so, right? When she finishes saying, I don't think so, we gotta check our game timer, alright? And then, in our game timer, we have to count 20 seconds. Exactly 20 seconds. So, let's say, an example, Cortana finishes saying, I don't think so, at the second 30 in my game timer. So I'm gonna wait until the second 50. Like during those 20 seconds, I cannot move. I need to get in position here with the lights and the thing that sucks you. And I cannot move. So I'm in position. I don't think so. So she finished saying that at the second 34 in my game timer. So I gotta count 20. 34, 44, 54. It's when I can start moving. So during these 20 seconds, as you see, enemies are not spawning. So right there, it's my game timer is at 54 seconds. That's 20 seconds after Cortana finished saying her dialogue. When we reach exactly 20 seconds, we're gonna come to the left side and we're gonna open one door. So we're gonna come to this door, we're gonna come to this part, and we're gonna open this door. When we are here, we're gonna get a checkpoint. And if we get this dialogue, watch out for the captain, she's gonna brute shot. If we got the dialogue, it means the skip worked. And we timed it well. Because now we got a checkpoint right behind this grunt. And what we can do here is smack him. Right? We want to keep our needle alerts here because that's what we're gonna use to deal with these brutes. So I'm gonna do the full thing here again. But yeah, like I said, the timing it has to be really precise for the skip to work. If we go too early, we're gonna spawn enemies. If we go too late, we may not get the checkpoint, or we may get a bad checkpoint. But it's fine if you don't get it. Like first try. Remember, this is just the beginning of the level, so we can just keep trying until we get it. So here, I get the dialogue. I gotta get dual needle alerts. Start going here. There. I don't think so. 37 in this case. So I'm gonna move at the second 57 now. Like I said, we need to time it perfectly. 20 seconds in the game timer after Cortana finish saying her dialogue. Now, coming to the left side, this door, get in here, smack this grunt, then I can shoot this other using the needler. There, and then for the brutes, Again, we're gonna use dual wielding here to deal with these brutes. So just back up if they throw nades. That can happen. They are very likely to throw nades because we have catch. But at the same time, that makes it easier. Like they take a lot of time to throw the nades, so it's easier to handle them throwing nades. So just keep shooting at the brutes. I got more grunties here, so just trying to play it easy. We don't want to run out of need alerts too fast because we're gonna spawn 2 more carbine brutes. So what I can try here, it's coming out, leaving my need alert somewhere here, and try to use the plasma rifle or try to use nades. There. So, okay, the carbines are here. It's random where they spawn. Sometimes they can spawn on the right side, sometimes on the left. One on the right, one on the left. That's random. So here, we should have at least one needler still and some ammo to super combine one of the carbine brutes here. And basically, we want to use them to get the carbines. Preferably just one. Like if we have enough ammo to get both, it's perfect. But we just have to kill one of the carbines here. In this case, I die, but it's fine. I got my checkpoint. Remember here, we can still use the exploit. Look at my game timer. It's minute 3 right there. So remember, we can still do the exploit, right? I'm gonna save and quit. Remember, my game timer was at 3 minutes. So I'm gonna go back to the menu, Halo 2, resume. And remember, with the exploit, saving and quitting, we're gonna reset our time to that time we got when we got the checkpoint. So my game timer was at 3 minutes. Right now it's at 1 minute. So I reset it. Like those deaths and that time didn't count. Like we can still be doing this. It's fine. Like I said, we're just trying to get the achievement. So use the dual needler here. Let's look for one more brute. Again, use the needler. There. Alright, I'm running out of need alerts. I'm gonna try to use my nades here. There. There, I got the grunties, so that means the carbines are spawning now. Gonna see where they are. I don't see them there, so they're probably on the left side. So just wait for them to spawn. Okay, there. I needed to kill one more enemy so they could spawn. I see a carbine there. It's coming down. I see another one here. So in this case, I can stick that guy easily. And we don't want to kill both guys at the same time. We want to keep one enemy alive. Alright? Because here is where we're gonna do the second despawn. We're gonna do the same thing with the lights that we just did at the beginning. We're gonna do the exact same thing. The problem with the second despawn is that we need to do it way faster. Like we need to get in position really, really fast. Because this second skip gives you like 5 seconds to get in position. The first skip gives you like 15 seconds to get in position. But the second one, the one I'm trying to do right now, has to be really, really fast. So if you are lucky that this last enemy is berserking, it's very easy to manipulate his AI. In the case that one of the brutes is not berserking, like let's say you kill the other carbine and this guy is not berserking, then you can either use a needler or the plasma nades, but you have to be close to this thing. So you got, when you kill him, when he dies, you got time to get in position for the next skip. So let's imagine in this case, like the worst case scenario, this guy is not berserking. right? And like he's somewhere here. I'm gonna try to use a sticky nade, or if I still have needler, or I could look for some ammo. I'm gonna try to kill him and try to get to that thing fast. So here. It's dead. I need to get fast here, really, really fast. There, I feel the thing sucking me to the left. I stop moving, and I just have to wait here. There. If we get this dialogue, that means we despawn the rest of the waves. So, as you saw, it was only 2 waves of enemies. The initial with 2 brutes and 4 grunts, and the second one once I was in that door. So, from here, the level is easier. So what we're gonna do is we want to get a carbine, a brute shot, and see if there are more nades here. So we're just gonna get more plasma nades, and we're gonna go to this door. Here we're gonna spawn some grunts and some a couple of carbine brutes. So here we're gonna be smart and aggressive. So I'm gonna wait for these grunts to push. I see this one, headshot, headshot. I'm gonna come to this side. Some grunt is there, so if you can stick one, it's good. Then I'm gonna jump on this thing here, and from here I'm gonna shoot the carbines. So I'm gonna jump, do a late crouch, and shoot from here. So right now I just have this last brute. I can either headshot him or try to go for a plasma stick. So we have to kill him before going through that wall. Like this guy has to be dead, so we can get a checkpoint before opening that door. We don't. We want to make sure everybody here is dead. All right, because otherwise we're not gonna get the checkpoint. So we're just make sure we have ammo and plasma nades. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna get the checkpoint. The door's gonna open. And what we want to do is we want to be ready to stick that brute in front of us. So I stick the brute. I'm gonna come to the right. I'm gonna look for this jackal. Gonna headshot him. Sometimes that jackal is gonna be closer. Sometimes he's gonna be farther. So that's RNG. From here, we're gonna throw nades to this brute, to these brutes on the left side. Hopefully, they will start jumping, like trying to dodge the nades, and we're gonna be able to just run past them. So in this case, I couldn't headshot the jackal on time. There, throw my nade here. I stick one. No, I didn't. Alright. Just keep throwing nades there. We're gonna keep running. We're gonna see this crate with ammo. I like to come here. I'm gonna drop down here. And here I gotta be ready with my carbine to take these enemies here. This part is tricky because the sniper, it's very likely to one-shot you. So we gotta be careful there. That brute can spawn if we are a little slow. Like, it just spawned for me, but it's fine. We can stick him or use the carbine. And then we can keep going through the level. So here you're gonna see 3 jackals going to that door. In this case, they didn't come out, like they didn't come back, but I think this only happens in Lasso, that in Lasso they come back. But just be ready in case they come back. So we're gonna keep going through the level here. I see a jackal there, so I'm gonna try to get him. I see a brute here, so now the brute's my priority. The jackal again. Another jackal here. Sometimes the jackals are gonna be there, sometimes gonna be here. Sometimes one can be here, so it's like the spawns are different each time. So from here we're gonna be ready to headshot some enemies here. It's gonna be like 2 brutes and I think like 3 or 4 grunts. So just keep using your carbine. There. This is why I like taking the brute shot, because it's very effective with melees. Not that you have to use it all the time. If you want to use your carbine, it's fine. So we're gonna come here. There's more ammo here. We're gonna trigger some enemies here. So sometimes they can be sleeping here. Sometimes they can be farther. But we gotta be ready for these two jackals that spawn behind on this door. So from here, it's a matter of killing these guys. Want to make sure that everybody in this room is dead. So what I like to do is shoot. If I don't see more grunts here on the right side, I like to shoot somewhere here, and the grunts are should start coming out. All right. If you shoot and they don't see they are not coming, like right now they are not coming out, that means everybody's dead. But we don't want to go any further than this post in the middle, because this is where we're gonna do prison skip. Now, for prison skip, there are two ways to set up the skip. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a brute on top of our heads, and we're gonna do a bottom combo. The bottom combo is gonna be jump and melee at the same time, and then reload. So it's gonna be jump and melee, reload, jump and melee, reload. Like, I'm gonna make my controller bigger here on screen so you get a better idea. So we're gonna say that jump and melee, this is combo 1, then just reload, this is combo 2. So the timing has to be like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That is it, the combo that we have to do it. Not too slow, not too fast. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, there's a certain timing there that we need to practice. Okay. Prison skip is not mandatory for regular legendary speedrun, but it's a really good skip, and we're gonna save like 3-4 minutes by skipping the prison section. So I recommend you, I encourage you to learn this skip. If you see that it's just not for you, it's fine, you can go and fight the prison, but I encourage you to learn the skip. All right, remember, we still have the exploit, saving and quitting, the one that I showed you at the beginning. We can do that. All right, so now that you know the bottom combo, I'm gonna show you two ways to set up the brute. That is the tricky part. So when we go through here, we're gonna get a checkpoint. We want to be pre-aiming to the right side because there's gonna be a jackal that we need to kill. So we're gonna come here close to the right side here. We're gonna start pre-aiming to the right. We're gonna get a checkpoint, headshot this jackal, drop down here. We're gonna see this pillar, and we're gonna come here. So what's gonna happen is that that brute, the first brute, is gonna go up, like he's gonna take the elevator. It's very important that we kill this jackal. If we didn't kill him, we need to load up at the checkpoint. So we're gonna drop down. We're gonna get here. We're gonna see the first brute going up. We need the second one to look at us, and we need him to throw a nade. All right. Obviously, we need to dodge that plasma nade. So we're gonna do it here. Just gonna get a little here to the left to see that they are going. This can happen, like both of them are gonna see you, so it's this part is tricky, right? We don't want them, the first brute, we don't want the first brute to see us. We want the second one to see us. And basically what we want to do is we need to time when he goes up, and we need to get below. So he's gonna start coming down again, and he's gonna get on top of our heads. So the important thing here is that if we go too fast, the trigger for the elevator it's right here, like down the ramp. So we need to time this well. If we go too fast, it's gonna be bad. If we go too early, it's gonna be bad. So throws a nade, I start moving. In this case, I went too fast, and as you can see, this is what happened. The elevator was triggered too fast. So again, like in this case, I'm wasting some time. So remember, we got the exploit, save and quit, and then here I can resume. All right, like it's fine. Remember, what counts here is the game timer, not the real time. Like game timer, it's what matters for the achievement. So we can abuse this exploit. So there, wait for the first brood to go up. I'm there. That's not good. Like I need the first brood to go up and the second one to throw an 8. So there, throwing an 8, I start getting close. He should jump. I'm gonna get below here, and a lot of things can happen here. Like right now, he was on my head, but he got off. So it's this part is tricky, but with enough practice, you may get it. So this is what you want: the brute right at this distance, so we can smack him. But we don't want to smack him. Like we just want the launch when we smack, but we're gonna cancel that smack. This is what why we need to do the bottom combo: jump and melee, reload, jump and melee, reload. So when we reload, we cancel the melee attack. We still get the launch, but we are not punching the guy. So this is the first way to set up this trick. Like I said, we gotta get the right timing here. There's also some luck involved. The alternative way to do this is we're gonna wait for both brutes to go up. Then we're gonna come here to the right side. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna trigger the elevator, and there's a brute shot brute here that it's he should come down somewhere here. Like I can see him in my radar right now, so I'm just waiting for him to drop down. And I'm gonna manipulate his AI. Just keeping the right distance when he melees. If we are at a good distance, he won't be doing anything. Like, let me find the spot here. That is the good spot right now. Like, this is the right distance. He's not moving, he's not shooting, he's not meleeing, he's not throwing eights. So basically here what we are doing is we are manipulating his AI. Because of Catch's call, he's like, okay, I'm too close to throw an 8. I'm too close to shoot. Right? But I'm not close enough to melee. So he doesn't know what to do right now. His AI is kind of broken. If I move, he's probably gonna try to smack me. But what we want to do is we want to manipulate his AI, and we want him to be in front of this corner. It can be this one, it can be this one, or this one, doesn't matter. But we just want him to be in front of this thing because we're gonna throw a plasmonate behind him. And what we have to do after that, it's basically time the explosion. So the explosion is gonna push him. Like we're gonna throw the nade, I'm gonna time the explosion, I'm gonna get in the elevator, like going down, and the brute is gonna come with me because of the explosion of the plasma nade. So right now here it's not in a good spot. I'm gonna keep manipulating his AI. Try to get him in like the spot I need him to. Like right there, that is perfect. So I'm gonna throw the nade behind him. I think that's too far. Yeah, that's too far. So somewhere there, I stuck him. That's bad. Let me try this again. I usually don't do this way. Like I do the first way I show you. But yeah, this way it's can be a little more consistent for some people. So again, just gonna wait for the brute shot. Guys, not the brute shot. So just there we go. He's here. Right, that's not good. Gonna load up my checkpoint again. So wait for these brutes to go up. There we go. Now come to the right side. Trigger the elevator. Maybe throw a plasma nade to try to get his attention. And see where the brute is. There is a plasma. I don't want that guy. Neither that guy. So I don't know what's with the brute right now. Like, he's not coming down. But essentially what I told you, like, you want to time the explosion. Okay, here it comes. Gonna manipulate his AI again. Gotta time when he melees. Okay, that looks good. So gonna throw the nade. Gonna time the explosion. Okay, he's going back. Oh, I got stuck. So yeah, it's basically like I said, the AI manipulation. It's very helpful here. So yeah, it's like these are the two ways we have to do this skip. But like I said, I usually don't do it this way. Like, I'm not used to doing it this way, but it can work. Like, if the other way it's too hard for you, like you're not getting the time, um, you can do this. So it's gonna try to get it here just to show you what the full thing is gonna look. Okay, somewhere there. Throw the plasma, time it. In this case, the explosion wasn't close enough. But basically, what I tried to do there, in my case, like I said, what I do, it's basically coming here. Wait for the first guy to go up. Let me do it again. So here. Show up for the second guy. It's about to throw the nade. I get close. I went a little too late there, so that's why he didn't go up the elevator. So just try again here. There, about to throw the plasma, I start moving. And in this case, he may come back, come down with us, but he's too far. So this is not gonna work. Just load up the checkpoint. Right now, you can see my game is at 17 minutes, but if I do the checkpoint exploit, my game timer is gonna go back to like 10 minutes, I think. So I'm gonna try it one more time here. Going up, I go with him, and boom, there. So from here, if I have the brute here in position already, when do I have to start doing the bottom combo? We're gonna hear Cortana's dialogue. Like, they're Marines in a prison, something like that. When we hear the dialogue, that's when we want to start doing the bottom combo. Jump and melee and reload. So the skip is gonna look like this. We got the dialogue, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. In this case, I kill him, but it's fine. I'm gonna try again. So it's going up, go below him, there, and here. 1, 2, 1, 2. There. That's prison skip. Now, very important. The first bottom combo that you gotta do, it's jump and melee, and then reload. We gotta start the bottom combo with jump and melee. Alright? That's the way to go for this. So I'm gonna do it again here. You're gonna notice that my first bottom combo is jump and melee. Because if I do reload first, I'm gonna end up killing the brute. In this case, he didn't come down with me. It's fine. Just load up my checkpoint here. Let's start moving. It's gonna go up. Again, a little too late here. Start coming. Jumps. Oh, almost got him here. See if I can recover this. No. Alright, my checkpoint again. There we go. So that's good. And again, we're gonna start with jump and melee and then reload. That's the initial button combo we have to do. So just keep going up. At some point the elevator is gonna revert. That's when we can start killing the brute. And we always get a checkpoint here. So that's gonna be prison skip for this level. Again, like I said before doing prison skip, if you are struggling with prison skip, it's fine. You can avoid doing prison skip, but I encourage you to learn it. It's a really good skip. And if you haven't done lasso, well, it's mandatory to do prison skip when you are doing lasso. Alright, like the prison section, it's basically impossible without prison skip. So that's why I encourage you to learn prison skip. Like I said, it's gonna take you some time. You saw that I struggle with it. But again, we're going for the under 3 hours, so we can use the 7 quit exploit for our checkpoints. Once we get here, that's gonna be the door we have to go through. If I go down the ramp again, I'm gonna hit the trigger to spawn them. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the right side. We're gonna see these doors close. Preferably, I want to... Well, I just like to go to the right side here, but you can also take the left. We're gonna jump on this thing here. We're gonna get to this ledge. We're gonna come here. We're gonna trigger them. And we're gonna wait here. We're gonna hide a little. So we can shoot them from here. There are some drones and some elites are gonna spawn. So there. So gonna wait for my shields to reload. And now I'm gonna take the right side here. You don't have to kill these guys. Like, you can just wait for them. And you can safely run past here on the right side like I'm doing it. Sometimes these guys are gonna shoot you. It's very, very rare that they shoot you. But it can happen. Now, what we're gonna do after that, we're gonna come to the right side. We're gonna see these lights. And we're gonna crouch and walk forward here. That's what that's gonna do is that the enemies are not gonna be able to see our heads, and because of that they are less likely to start shooting at us. So come here, crouch, walk forward. We're gonna check our radar, see that the drones are coming. So see where they are, and at some point we need to start running and go through. So I'm gonna go run here. And as you can see, I can make it. We're gonna get more brutes and elites here. So I like to kill them. You can probably run past them, but in my case, again, I prefer to just kill them to play it safer. So yeah, we can still use the Gravemind. If we still have the brute shot, we can also use the brute shot. Or plasmanates, whatever. Now, when we kill them, we're gonna get a checkpoint here. There. These two hunters, we're not gonna fight them. We're just gonna run past them. And here it's very important. We're gonna start aiming to that tower. Headshot that jackal. We're gonna jump here. Sometimes these elites are gonna shoot you. This is random. Like, just try until you get it. It's like... It's not very common that they shoot, but they can shoot sometimes. So if that happens and you get killed, just load up your checkpoint. We're gonna jump here. take this path, and basically we want to jump on this side. So we're gonna jump here, we're gonna jump here, jump on the right side here, and we're gonna get a checkpoint somewhere here. Like, I already got the checkpoint, but somewhere here we're gonna get a checkpoint. So we're gonna drop down here again. If we're low on Gravemind, we have some Gravemind here. Also, plasmanates. It's important that we have full plasmanates here, so we should have enough here. And this is the next tricky part. There's gonna be a Jackal Sniper here. We gotta wait for him, see where he's spawning, left or right side. It's random. It's on the left, so I'm gonna be ready here with my Gravemind. Headshot. Throw a nade on the left side because there are enemies. Then I'm gonna jump here, jump there, and then jump here. And just keep running on top of this bridge or whatever this structure is. So just keep running on top of this thing here. We're gonna jump here. There's gonna be a Gravemind elite there, so we can use the Gravemind to kill him. Just keep moving when you shoot him because he's more likely to kill you. So there, we're gonna have 2 more brutes coming here. So we just gotta kill them. Here we can use the dodge tackle that I showed you at the beginning. Like, brutes are, when they are raging, they're really easy to take down. Now we're gonna get two plasma elites there. So we gotta be ready either with our Gravemind or with plasmanates. So here, go to the left side here. See where they are. Try to dodge their bullets, like zigzag, maybe jump. But yeah, when you take the elevator, you want to jump to the left fast here. And try to dodge the bullets of the plasma elites. Something else that we can do is we can head glitch here again. We're gonna crouch, look down, and walk forward. And that way the elites are not gonna see our heads, so they're very likely to just go. Now, this next section, it's also RNG. We're gonna get a checkpoint here. We're gonna come to the right side here. We're gonna drop down. Keep walking forward, like, don't shoot them because they're gonna get more aggro. We're gonna jump on this crate, and we're gonna keep running. These guys, sometimes they spawn, sometimes they don't. It's depending. If we go fast enough, they are not gonna spawn. If the drones don't kill it, they're not gonna spawn. So we gotta be fast here. As you see, this time they didn't spawn, and that's because I did it fast enough. But we're gonna get these 2 jackals here. So we gotta be ready with our Gravemind. We're gonna get 2 jackals and 2 brutes there. So I'm just gonna try this one again. So jump here. Jump again. Gotta be ready with my my Gravemind. In this case, I did it really fast, so the jackals didn't even spawn. Gotta kill those brutes. Then I keep coming. We're gonna get another checkpoint here. Just keep running from here. Jump here. Jump and do a late crouch. Keep walking here on top of this thing. And here, very important, we're gonna get beam rifles. We're gonna leave the brute shot. We're gonna get the beam rifle, and we're gonna still be carrying our Gravemind. So here, gonna wait here for the brutes to come out. Headshot these guys. Should be 3 brutes on coming from that door. So I'm gonna get Gravemind. I'm gonna pick up a new beam rifle here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the Gravemind. I'm gonna pick up the brute shot. I'm gonna jump on top of this thing. Then I'm gonna jump here. And here, what I want to do is I want to jump and shoot. and do a late crouch. So we're gonna get in this structure. I'm gonna do it again. So jump, shoot, and crouch, and go forward. Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do, we're not gonna hit a trigger. So we're gonna despawn the enemies in this section. Here we should have like a jackal sniper, some elites there, some hunters fighting. But if we do this jump, we don't hit the trigger, so we don't spawn these guys here. From here, just take the left side like I'm doing it here. Go to the next door. And here we're gonna get an elite. It's gonna be walking forward, so we can either try to assassinate him or shoot him with the beam rifle. Here we're gonna see carabines, so we're gonna take the carabines again. And we're gonna have these grunties. The grunties are gonna be panicking. Most important thing is that elite there, so we're gonna headshot him. Gonna get more carabine, and really important here, we need to pick up the fuel rod, but we need to push like the carabine like this. Pick it up, walk forward, and pick up the gun. So that's gonna give like an impulse there, like that. So we're gonna pick up our carabine again. It's gonna be an elite here. So just keep shooting. It's gonna be another elite here, so we gotta be careful. In this case, he's there. So when I come to this part, I'm gonna trigger 2 jackals and 1 brute. So I'm gonna kill this guy here. There, I hit the trigger, so the jackals are spawning. Headshot him, headshot the brute. There. And now we're gonna go back for our fuel rod and juggle the carabine. This here. Now we're gonna get a checkpoint when we go like in the middle of this room, but there's gonna be a jackal sniper on the right. This is why we want to bring the carabine here. So there's my checkpoint. I'm gonna open the door, be ready to headshot this guy there. And from here, I'm gonna headshot these guys. If they get in the turret, they're really easy to take out. If they don't, it's still fine. We can still headshot them with the beam rifle. They like to get covered there, so we can throw nades to try to move the crates. There. So we can start shooting this elite. Sometimes one elite can die, like when he takes cover. It's random if he's gonna die or not, but if it happens, it's pretty cool. Like, that blue elite just died by taking cover. If it doesn't, it's fine. If we run out of ammo, remember we got the beam rifle of this jackal that we killed. And from here, we're gonna go back for our fuel rod. We're gonna go to through the bridge, and when we are like somewhere here, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna look up, because there are 2 drones that are gonna spawn behind us, and there's gonna be another elite spawning there. But the priority are the drones. So looking for them here. There, so shoot. Both of them dead. I'm gonna turn around now to see where the elites are. So headshot these guys there. In this case, he's taking cover, so I'm gonna try to take him from here. I don't want to get close to the door because I'm gonna spawn hunters. Like, I want to kill the elite before I spawn the hunters. If you run out of plasmanates, you can use your fuel rod here just to move the crates. But the fuel rod, we're gonna prioritize it for the hunters. So right here, they're spawning. So just kill them with the fuel rod. There. Now here we're gonna keep the fuel rod, and we're gonna pick up the carabine again. We're gonna get a checkpoint here. There we go. And what I like to do, it's I like to kill the drones first. Sometimes they're gonna be two drones. Sometimes it's gonna be just one. Either way, we want to prioritize the drones, and then uh, start killing them here. It's situational. How you want to prioritize these guys. In Lasso, is a specific way, but regular legendary is different. So I see that most of the brutes are dead. I gotta get care. I gotta take care of the elites now here. This guy doesn't see me, so all right, he still killed me. It's fine. But yeah, let's see where the drones are spawning. Okay, he died. They're dropping dead. That's cool. It's sometimes that can happen. It's not very common, but it can happen. So it's cool when it happens. Got the elite got me. It's fine. So I'm gonna look for the Carbine Brute here. Like, the Carbine's guys are the most annoying ones. See, maybe prioritizing the elites here. Like I said, it's random how we can handle this section. In this case, the elites ended up winning. So I just gotta be careful now with the elites. This case was a free assassination. There. Now, the fuel rod for the hunters. Here. I see more brutes spawning, so should have like enough carbine here to take them out. There. I know there's one more brute, so I gotta play it safer here. There. I got him, so gonna get this dialogue, and I need to start coming to this door. Gonna get close here, and when the door opens, we're gonna go to the left side and we're gonna head glitch. Crouch and look down and walk forward. In this case, I went a little late, so that's why they are shooting, but if we are fast enough, they shouldn't be able to shoot. So crouch, walk forward, look down, wait for them. You can see them on my radar. They're just going away. Just wait here. It's gonna be another elite spawning. Just wait for them to get in that room, so we don't have to fight them. They're far, so I'm just gonna run through the door. Sometimes they may turn around and start shooting, uh, but just be patient when you are head glitching. And once you are in this part, the level is basically over. Now, in this case, my Gravemind was 36 minutes. You want to aim for something around 25 minutes. Again, this is one of the hardest levels. So even if you get like 30 minutes, you may still get the achievement. But from here, the rest of the levels are pretty short, especially Uprising. I'm gonna show you Uprising. That's uh, extremely fast, extremely short. But anyway, good luck with your Grey Mine, and I'll see you on the next one.